Pattinson is at it again. Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate to Heartbeat. We've got some spicy rumors. I don't know how true they are. I don't know what to believe, but there's always a grain of salt in these. There's always a little pinch of truth, and there's always some basis in fact, and they're always so plausible and believable. So take this with the whole salt lick again, as we always say, every time we get these rumors. But we've got some spicy little rumors based on this new The Batman, the Matt Reeves one, starring Pattinson, or as I like to call him, Battinson. I'm sure I didn't come up with it. Somebody far cleverer, more clever than I. Cleverer isn't a word. See, that's why I didn't come up with it. I think cleverer is a word. And I do have some assistance on this one, somebody who has a little bit more familiarity with these rumors, somebody who did cover them a little bit. Who are you? Why are you here?
Hi, I'm Robot Shlomo, and I'm here because I like seeing a good train wreck in progress, and this fits that to a T. Okay, we have again, these are unconfirmed. We can't testify. We can't
confirm. We don't know for sure. We have no quotes.
Or deny.
We're just going on what we're seeing.
We cannot attest to the veracity of these rumors. So these are rumors. So if anybody's going to get on you or me or anybody else, these we are stating
and
clearly.
I'm not reporting them as rumors. We're discussing what we think of them. That's the big difference here. I am not a news quote unquote channel. I am an entertainment channel. I use entertainment and comedy as a form of consumer advocacy here. And if you guys do like my content, please hit the like, subscribe, share button for my channel, as well as Minutes Edge After Dark, where he's at, and click your notification bell. You will not be made aware. You will not be notified of my videos, as I do upload more than 3 a day on some days, and even then, if I only upload one, they still won't show it to you. So
you see, when people say, "Oh, you're reporting news," no, we're not reporting news. Our job is not to report the news. It is to analyze, comment, and mock.
Exactly. We're mocking the rumors. We're mocking this stuff. So What are these? Are these from 4chan or are they from Reddit?
No, this is from Reddit.
Okay. So take that as you will. 4chan, I usually go, these are probably fake. Reddit, we don't know. We don't know where these came from. It's an anonymous source.
Posted in the DCEU leaks Reddit by somebody called Stanley the.
So yell at him. Yell at him if you want that.
Yes. The Batman in Big Trouble. Okay, now this is what this
Redditor
has
Big Trouble?
Has
Is he in Little China in this movie?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm working on the set of The Batman, so in about a week or so, all the media will go after him for what he and Zoe did on the set of The Batman.
Ooh.
It gets better. Me and a lot of workers with Matt Reeves caught Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz doing the giggity.
Ooh, doing the giggity
on the Batmobile prop.
On the car? In the car or on the car? I guess there's not room for two people to climb inside of it.
He says on. Hey, who has been walking out of a bar and seen a couple in an amorous embrace on top of a Chrysler or whatever?
So, I mean, it's not like he is. See, now this is where I find a lot of this stuff plausible, just because. And we'll get to the rest of this. He's got a history of dating his co-stars, doesn't he? He dated how many years did he date Kristen Stewart in the Twilight movies? So this is a guy who doesn't really look too far outside of his little circles, which is common in Hollywood anyway. You always have actors who hook up on set.
Yeah, they're doing it on top of people doing it on top of a car. It gives a whole new meaning to what a feeling, Toyota. If you remember that jingle from years ago.
No, but I remember. Have you driven a Ford lately? That's all I am, at least. I kind of remember what I'm feeling.
Okay, well, anyway, it goes on. It's probably. Oh, geez, I just thought another one. Like a rock, Chevy trucks.
That's an old one too.
We can go all day. It's probably one of the worst things I've seen. He continues. Worst things I ever saw in my career. Yeah, that would be.
Well, she's perfectly attractive. What does he mean? She's the daughter of Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet.
Yeah, she's rather.
Oh, he must have seen The Other Aim.
Yeah. Nobody wants to see his hairy butt. I mean, it's and it's got to be hairy. Come on. Matt was so furious he interrupted them, and that's not all. Zoe took a pregnancy test, and she is pregnant, and everyone believes it's Pattinson's. Since October, Robert and Zoe started dating in secret. We knew about it as soon as we saw them together after work. Oh God, why would you buy a ticket for that train?
Wait. So if she is expecting, then we'd be able to maybe say, well, would she? Oh, see, this is one of those things where there are. I don't want to get into. We're not getting into a debate of that or not, but that's something that unless she has the kid and and carries it all the way, and they announce, and you can see a baby bump. Where there's really not a whole lot of ways to really prove this, especially if it doesn't without getting into detail. If it doesn't go all the way, all 9 months, so we'll just say that.
Okay. Well, again, we have no idea, but usually what would happen was an actress would squirrel themselves away somewhere in private, and they would have a child. So, and then they would hire a nanny, be an absentee mom,
or just have it dealt with some other way. Yeah.
Okay, well, she recently divorced her husband, though. You see, that is true. She actually filed...
This is where we talk about just a little grain of truth.
I have the headline here. Zoe Kravitz files for divorce from husband Carl Glusman. They were married in June of 2019 in Lenny Kravitz's home in Paris. Lucky him. And they filed for divorce on December 25th. Neither have commented publicly on the divorce. They each shared cryptic messages via their Instagram. Okay, I'm not going to go. People and places, things no longer serve my greatest and highest good, along with the caption mood. Okay, we're not going to get into that.
See, now, and it could be, there's a lot of people splitting up over 2020. I think there's a huge separate, just because you're with somebody, your routine is shaken, your world is kind of weird because, 2020. A lot of people didn't make it out of there from relationships because you find that once you're quarantined with somebody, you're trapped with somebody for 24 hours out of the day, you can't stand the sight of them, can you?
You're still here?
Don't you have something to do? Don't you have like a job to go to? No. Don't you have something
Not anymore.
To do?
Well, okay, let's continue. This man says, I'm purely disgusted by their act, both her and Pattinson. All I know is that Reeves is so furious he might not do the Batman 2 and 3 as he planned and let someone else direct. He literally told Pattinson, you're the most entitled, narcissistic actor I've ever worked with. Ooh. You go back to work, we finish filming in March, and then we are done. I don't want to ever work with you after this film. Now that I believe. After reading that GQ article,
we saw his GQ article where he's dressing up in all kinds of in every costume under the sun, looking like a toddler throwing together anything in his mom's closet, basically. And then the whole microwave stunt where he's like, oh, I can put foil in there. It's an oven. It's a microwave oven. Yeah.
He's trolling. I don't think he is. I think he is that dumb.
No, he's one of those people. He's clearly had everything handed to him. Everybody does everything for him. Of course, he's going to be narcissistic.
Well, he continues. He even said he refuses to do reshoots if they will be needed. I don't know what are they going to do now. But they keep trying. But they try to keep the situation on a leash before the media will make it official. Now, okay. There's a lot of stuff in there we don't know if it's true. There is a couple items there is one item that is true, and there is something to support anything else. One is the supporting is that Robert Pattinson has dated a co-star before. The other is Zoe Kravitz has divorced her husband,
or filed for anyway.
File for divorce. Divorces take time to be finalized. And we kind of guessed that Robert Pattinson is a narcissistic dope. So. And that he is entitled because he refuses to work out.
That was the other one. Yeah, I forgot about that. He was refusing to work out for the role, and he was already in hot water from Matt Reeves because they would send him over. Didn't they send him over a trainer or a lot of exercise equipment? He's like, yeah, I don't want to do it. I'm lazy. That's work. That's hard.
Put it over there. Maybe I'll work out. Maybe I won't. And you know that he probably does that.
He's British though. You got to do it in the British accent.
Mate. You know, I don't know.
Why don't they just shelve this movie? All right, just shelve it.
All right.
Like, seriously, I get it as Batman, and it's costing them a lot of money, but
no. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, this could very well be a planted story to generate interest in this movie, because nobody is talking about it.
That's true.
Nobody. The trailer came and went with a thud, faded like you know what in the breeze. You know,
it's a wet fart. It came and went like a wet fart.
Yeah,
there are people. Well, to be fair, there are people who are actually really looking forward to this. The really diehard Batman people, the really diehard, DC sort of fans. But here's the issue with this. You've already got Ben Affleck coming back as Batman. You've got the Snyderverse. You've got all that stuff. Why do you need this one? You're only going to confuse people even more. Now they got Jared Leto coming back with the Snyder one, which is going to, confuse people about that Joker movie. So which one is it? So is he the Joker for this? No. Okay, so is he the Batman for this? Is he like a young No, you're going to confuse and be off-putting to your normies. But that's okay, because this is for the Hot Topic, Funko Pop crowd anyway. Just like Jared Leto's Joker. I call him the Funko Pop Hot Topic Joker.
I keep saying that the only reason and we covered this in Midnight's Edge, the studio wanted Pattinson
for the Twilight Dollars. That was my initial thought when they were leaking, when they were doing is it going to be him? Is it going to be him? And I'm like, well, they're going to go with Pattinson because it's going to get all the 30-something-year-old Twilight ladies who were of the age watching Twilight back when it came out. It's going to bring in that demographic, all the Funko Pop buying wine ants, the little secretaries who can put the little figure on their desk at work. And they don't have to go that deep into the lore. They can just see, he's sexy and he's Batman and he's in the bat suit and that's all they care about. And maybe that's why they're running this type of story, more of a spicier behind the scenes sort of romance story for that sort of crowd.
Now all those Twihards have their own jobs and their own money, and they can buy all the Funko Pops to their heart's content. And I remember there was a meme, actually, Twilight Moms. And it said, if these, well, I probably shouldn't say, you could find the meme, but I'm not gonna say it. But it brings up a very good point about the Twilight Moms.
What?
I mean,
Imply it.
He's a 200-year-old vampire. He's hanging out in high school. Nobody has dating a teenage girl. Nobody has a problem with that.
Well, that's because he's a fantasy and he won't touch her until they're married. That's why it's okay. I had to sit through those. They're terrible. If you're gonna watch them with riff tracks. At least they make fun of them. Yeah, that's what it is. They don't have a problem because it's their fantasy, isn't it? It's this hypocritical double standard where women will complain and scream over anything that they can imagine as offensive unless they do it themselves. It's the same thing when Anita Sarkeesian was calling everybody istophobes for race swap, gender swap, this and that, until it was announced for Buffy. And then she flipped her lid, and then she freaked out, and then she's like, no,
you don't like it when the shoe's on the other foot.
Exactly.
So I haven't got anything more to say, except, like I said, nobody's talking about this movie. This might be a plant to generate publicity, but given Robert Pattinson's track record and how that he's pretty much killing whatever buzz there is around this movie, I wouldn't doubt that.
He wouldn't work out to buff up. I mean, you can clearly tell the difference between him and the stuntman because the stuntman's 50 pounds heavier than him and solid muscle.
Look out, because
why didn't they get Brie Larson's stunt woman to play Pattinson? I mean, they want equality and inclusion. I mean, if you're the same build,
well, they can get Brie Larson to play Batman. I mean, she's more masculine than he is.
Right. She'd probably be better.
I would lightsaber. Okay, I'm done with the story. Like I said, we can't attest to the veracity of this. We can't verify this. There are a few things that are true in this, but at the same time, we don't know. So,
it's fun to discuss and riff on. And what do you guys think? Tell us what you guys think. Do you think this is plausible? Do you think it's likely? Now, we're not reporting this as fact. We're not even reporting it. We're just discussing it. So.
Yeah. Analyze, comment, and mock.
And we will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
Suck it up, whiny pants.